Hey everybody, Paul Wegner here again with another edition of Inside with IAIS, and I'm looking around in our exhibit. We are still here. It's a mess, and I need to talk to somebody about this. So why is it a mess? It's a mess because we are swapping out a number of our objects from our permanent collection to this exhibit. Every year or so we swap out all of the objects. It's for the care of the objects in the collection and just to make it a little bit more interesting. And I'm standing here in front of a case in We Are Still Here that we've recently added some new objects to. And in here are a couple of very interesting pieces that I think that you should take a look at. Here in the case, we have two types of headdresses. And when you're thinking of headdresses, you might be thinking of those very long, flowy things that go down along the back. And that's very typical and very stereotypical view of a Native American headdress. But right here behind me are two types of headdresses that are found here in the eastern woodlands. These are called Gustowehs, and these Gustowehs are specifically related to Six Nations, Haudenosaunee, or what is commonly referred to as Iroquois. And each nation has a specific headdress or specific Gustoweh. There are only two here. We didn't really have room to put six in, but there is a gourd here that represents all of the Six Nations. And you can see on the gourd the different types of configurations that are found on different Gustowehs. And you would be correct if you think that these are feathers. These are specifically turkey feathers. And most Gustoweh that we find here in the eastern woodland are made with turkey feathers that have been stripped and then they curl to get this kind of curl look. The straight feathers that are actually the distinguishing markers for which of the Six Nations the Gustoweh belongs to are actually made to look like eagle feathers or hawk feathers, but they're actually dyed turkey feathers. Eagle feathers are so important to Indigenous people, and they represent achievements and ideas and thoughts about how people are supposed to act, and they're given to Indigenous people and specific occasions and specific ceremonies and specific time periods. And so it's not taken lightly. So when are these worn? Like you may have guessed, they're worn on specific occasions. It's for that reason that there is a lot of care taken into the creation of the Gustoweh. You can't see it from here, but there's a lot of detail. There's some antlers, there's some very specific beading. This Gustoweh in general also has some red cloth, and on the back it has probably one of my favorite features, which is the claw of a snapping turtle. Numerous people that are involved in the museum in different events and ceremonies, especially that like a Veterans Day, will be wearing their Gustoweh for those events. So the next time someone says that there weren't any headdresses in New England or in the eastern woodlands, you can say, you're wrong, there's Gustoweh. Thank you again for joining us for another edition of Inside with IAIS. I hope that you can come and visit the museum, come and see all of the new objects that we placed here and We Are Still Here. And if you are enjoying this content, by all means, please donate here through Facebook or donate through our website. Thank you.